What happens after a bad day on a renovation? Last week, I shared one of those days that every renovation has, the kind where problems surface and the day gets uncomfortable. I want to follow up on that story because what matters most isn't that issues came up, it's how they were resolved. After discovering the cracked countertop, we didn't jump to conclusions or rush into a replacement. Every craftsman involved weighed in. One of them mentioned a specialist he'd worked with before, someone who focuses specifically on stone repair and color-matched epoxy work. I met that craftsman on site the following Monday. He evaluated the break, added the proper support beneath the weak section of stone, and carefully bonded the countertop back together. That repair is subtle enough that most people would never notice it was broken in the first place. The homeowner is happy and the countertop was saved, and that specialist earned a fair fee for himself and his helpers, while we avoided the cost, waste, and delay of a full countertop replacement. At the same time, we addressed the shower floor the right way. We removed the tile and the failed waterproofing. We repaired and re-leveled the mud bed, ordered a new membrane, and installed it properly. Tomorrow, the shower tile floor goes in again, and this time on a sound, verified foundation. It took extra effort, but it restores confidence in the system beneath the finish, which is where it really matters. Throughout both of these situations, communication stayed steady. We updated the daily log, at that time within hours. We talked with the homeowner early and clearly. The message is simple. There's a problem, we see it, and we're taking care of it. No guessing, no waiting, no wondering what's going on. I also want to clarify something I mentioned in the previous video. Initially, I suspected the countertop might have broken during the backsplash installation. The next day, I spoke at length with the tile setter to understand exactly how the work was protected. He walked me through in detail how we put padding on the countertops, blocking on both sides of the opening, and a pair of 2x12s bridging across the stovetop cutout. That's more than adequate protection. And based on that conversation and the way that the stone failed along its natural grain, I no longer believe that the break happened during the backsplash work. It likely took very little pressure, someone leaning in the wrong spot, combined with the unsupported, narrow section of stone. In hindsight, that area should have been better supported. What stands out most to me in all of this is the response of the tile setter. When I called him that afternoon, he didn't argue. He didn't deflect, and he didn't try to protect himself first. He immediately offered to cover the repair and support whatever was needed to make things right for the homeowner. That kind of integrity matters, and that's why I continue to call on him for my projects. His attention to details most people never see, combined with the care and the other craftsmen on our team, is how projects reach award-winning level. Not because nothing ever goes wrong, but because of how problems are handled when they do. This is what the work really looks like: coordination, accountability, experience, and a group of people who care enough to slow down, fix what needs fixing, and protect the homeowner from unnecessary stress. That's the difference between just getting through a project and delivering one that everybody can stand behind when it's finished.